Those vegan guys. I thank you.
Hello beautiful people, this is another little kitchen vlog with a dedicated subject, so I'm not going to kind of divert too much from it, and I've always wanted to do a vlog talking about this particular subject because it's something, when I first learned about it, it really touched my heart and just, I think, speaks very loudly to the possibilities and the capabilities of all human beings to embrace the other side. So, the Christmas truce actually really happened. That's the wonderful thing about it. There are so many stories about the Christmas truce, which happened in 1914 during the First World War, which was, as many people know, very much fought in the trenches. It was a trench war. And you know, so there they are, you know, the Germans in trenches, the French, the English, and when Christmas Eve came, I'll put a link down there because I put a couple of links actually down in the description about the Christmas truce, which was, of course, was covered in a commercial, wasn't it, by Marks and Spencer's a couple of years ago. So the stories have it that it actually started with the Germans putting a Christmas tree outside of the trench and then singing Silent Night, and then the English joining in, and then, you know, they started singing carols together, and then some people put their head above the pulpit. Is that what you say? No, pulpit's in a church, innit? Whatever. And nothing happened, and so they slowly, a couple of them climbed out, went into no man's land. And then some of the Germans came out and they met and they shook hands and they talked as best they could and they exchanged gifts and they played football. And most importantly, they refused, for those moments, however long they may have lasted, they refused to hurt each other. They refused to see each other as the enemy. They celebrated together in a space between two spaces where so many had died. And they said, "Not today, Satan." And it's reported that over 100,000 soldiers took part in the Christmas truce. On the wiki page about it, there are a few excerpts from letters home from soldiers telling their wives or their parents about this. There's also a film, by the way, there's a DVD, Joyous Noel, which is a very good film. I could have, honestly, handled a bit more sentimentality, but that's me. When it comes to things like this, I like to purge. Because, I mean, it is a marked reminder of the possibilities within us all at any time, in any place, for any reason. We can down our tools and look at each other and say, Today, I'm not going to fight with you. Today, you are my equal. You are my friend. You are my brother, my sister. You are my family. Today, I celebrate this day and us together. It's a powerful thought, isn't it? That any of us can do that at any time for any reason. Labour and Conservatives can do it. Republicans and Democrats can do it. Black and white can do it. Gay and straight can do it. Catholic and Protestant can do it. Muslim and Jew can do it. At any time, we can do that. It is possible. And so I can't shake that out of my head. Because by buggeration, right now, as I sit here in mid-November 2020, the world is bloody falling apart. Like absolutely falling apart. There are wars and conflicts and oppression and terrorism and threats of civil war and lies and manipulation and fights for power and control and wanting to be on top, the best, better than anybody else. And then you remember something like the Christmas Truce. Now, these guys, they weren't just politically different. It wasn't just politics that imaginarily separated them. I need to drink. It wasn't sexuality or religion or any of these actually really trivial small things in life that are not huge things to be accepted or appreciated about each other. They were sent there to kill each other. They were sent there with guns and grenades and barbed wire to kill and maim each other. And still, in the midst of that, they found the humanity amongst them. And they met in the middle and they embraced and they celebrated each other. 100,000 of them in war. And some couldn't go back. And they were court-martialed or reprimanded or thrown out of the service or however they were dealt with, because they conscientiously objected to continuing after proving how pointless it was, how pointless it all was. So yeah, Joyous Noel, the Christmas Truce, a beautiful moment in human history that's not necessarily talked about enough, not necessarily acknowledged. The brevity of it is so huge. Should we do it again this Christmas? Only everybody. Shall we just have a Christmas truce? And I don't know, celebrate this incredibly beautiful, diverse planet we live on. Celebrate the fact that by some miracle, here we are. A beautiful moment in history. Absolutely beautiful. I do recommend this. I do recommend this film. But I also recommend just having a Google of the Christmas Truce and reading some of the excerpts from letters and finding out a bit more about the story yourself. It astounds me that it isn't one of the most taught lessons to everybody, because it speaks so strongly of our humanity and our core caring for each other, regardless of how much that sometimes gets masked by separative issues, by politics and lies and manipulations and perceptions. Anyway, the Christmas Truce. I'm up for another one. Of you? Let's do it. In fact, why don't we just do it now? Ready for Christmas. Yeah, I hope you do look into it a bit more, and I hope that you find the story as inspiring and beautiful as I did. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so glad I've acknowledged this before, because every Christmas we've gone past the day and I've been like, oh, why didn't I do a vlog about the Christmas Truce? You did it, Paul. You did it in November. Yay! New merch, by the way. Link below, should you be interested. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to all our members and our patrons and our friends, and you, the watchers and likers and subscribers and sharers. My God, you're good. Smash the shit out of the like button, won't you? Kick it in its face. Thanks so much for watching. Hope to see you again soon. And until then, please be excellent to yourself and each other.